All right, wow, everyone took the cue. Wow, that was amazing. That was okay. All right, welcome back. We're moving our meeting here back into open session this evening. Welcome, everybody. All right, we will begin with our roll call. We have members Rose, Peterson, Flores, and myself present. We are missing Mrs. McGuire this evening. Report of action taken on closed session items. We do have 2 reports. In closed session, the governing board took the following action to approve, deny, well, in this case, approve the stipulated expulsion agreement for student services case number 5CO 2025-2026. The motion was made by Mr. Peterson and seconded by Mr. Rose, and the vote was 4-0 to approve. Also in closed session, the governing board took the following action. The board voted to approve a settlement agreement in special education case SE 2025-2026-05. The motion was made by Mr. Rose and seconded by Mrs. Flores, and the vote was 4-0. With that, we will move on to our Pledge of Allegiance. And Dr. Kim, would you introduce some of our guests this evening?
Absolutely. Thank you, Dr. President. It's my pleasure to introduce the proud principal of our Sunflower Alternative Campus, Ms. Lisa Rigosa, as she introduces her student that will lead us to the pledge.
Thank you, Dr. Kim. Members of the board and cabinet, thank you for honoring Sunflower today. We're happy to bring up some of our students and community partner today. I'd like to start with Zyrene Escobar. Zyrene, can you come on up? Zyrene Escobar is an excellent 5th grade student who has attended Oak Knoll Virtual Academy since kindergarten. She is full of energy and enthusiasm and is always ready to take on a new challenge with a smile on her face. Zyrene has a big heart and is known for always supporting the underdog and her kindness and compassion towards others. She brings positivity wherever she goes, and she's kind to everyone she meets. She's a fantastic student who's extremely artsy and creative. Lately, she has become quite the expert at crafting with beads, showcasing both her creativity and patience. We are proud to have Zyrene lead us in today's flag salute.
Please stand. Please put your right hand on your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They're going to have you go right into the middle there, and they're going to come out and meet you. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you so much for leading us on lunch tonight. We have this certificate on behalf of the board to recognize. Do you have any family in the audience that maybe would want to join?
I'd now like to highlight our Sunflower campus superstar, who happens to be Zyrene's older sister, Zavina Berrigan. It's a superstar family. Stand right here. Our superstar student is Zavina Berrigan, who is a remarkable young woman who truly shines both inside and outside of the classroom. As a 12th grader, she consistently demonstrates an outstanding work ethic and always gives her best in everything she does. She is caring, loving, and incredibly loyal, always willing to lend a helping hand to anyone in need. Her love and dedication to her family is something she holds close to her heart and shows every day. Zavina has been a student on the Sunflower campus attending Oak Knoll Virtual Academy since first grade. And throughout the year, she has shown incredible perseverance and determination. No matter the challenges she's faced, she continues to push forward, never giving up and always striving to succeed. Her strength and resilience are truly inspiring to those around her. Academically, she has earned honor roll recognition through her hard work and dedication. She also has a wonderful creative side and enjoys expressing herself through art. Her kindness, perseverance, and positive spirit make her a joy to be around and a truly deserving superstar student. Okay, it's your turn. Oh, no, wait, come back. Not too quick. And now I'd like to recognize another very special person to the Sunflower community. He's our community partner education this year. His name is Gurpreet Singh. If you can come on up. He's from the Firebird Convenience Store. Our community partner in education is Mr. Gurpreet Singh of Firebird Convenience Store on Glendora Avenue in Covina. He generously donated $1,000 to Arrow High School and the Sunflower Resource Center this school year. These funds have provided essential resources such as food, hygiene items, and transportation assistance to those with the greatest need. In addition, these funds have supported student incentives that encourage academic success and improved attendance, helping our students stay engaged and on track for graduation. We thank you so much, Mr. Singh. Thank you.
All right, this evening we have the honor to be able to recognize so many outstanding achievements from so many in the audience, many of you joining us here today. We do want to make a quick little shift in our agenda at this time, slightly. We would like to move up our student representative reports, who is being given by one of our outstanding seniors here at Charter Oak High School, of course graduating this year, finishing up her last meeting with us, as well as an opportunity to recognize our Glendora City Council representative as well. So if you would indulge us, let's have Ms. Roselli read her student representative report this evening.
All right, good evening, and thank you, board and community. I'd like to start off with how Drama hosted their spring show, SpongeBob the Musical, in April, welcoming the community to see all their hard work on stage. They've also been nominated for a multitude of categories in the J-Rays, and we couldn't be more proud of the department. Prom was held for upperclassmen at the Hacienda in Santa Ana, where students danced the night away in celebration of the year coming to an end. As well as following this week, National College Commit Day was May 1st, where seniors were able to interact with one another and their customized pennants as well. Seniors wore their school's branded attire and enjoyed celebrating during lunch. We'd like to recognize how Dr. Matt Simok was nominated for the 2026 Southern Section Male Athletic Trainer of the Year at Angel Stadium. And we would like to thank him and his department for all the hard work and dedication for helping our student athletes. We'd also like to congratulate all of the hard work among our spring sports, such as the 2026 stunt team for CIF championships, Division II and state runner-up, boys golf for CIF and league championships, boys baseball for CIF and league championships, 2 individual track and field finalists for CIF, as well as girls softball for their league championship. We appreciate all of our student athletes' hard work and would like to thank our athletic director, Dominic Farrar, and his recognition for CIF Model Coach of the Year, as well as choir finishing off their year strong with their final concert, as well as a trip to the Angel Stadium this week. And with the year coming to a close, seniors are celebrating the start of their activities and will continue into graduation practice during the following week. All right, I will read the Sunflower Board report now. Last Friday, May 15th, the graduating seniors went to grad night at Disney's California Adventure. This is the 2nd annual grad night event for Arrow High School, and they all had a great time and are thankful for the opportunity. Graduation planning is underway at Arrow. Tuesday, May 26th is Senior Awards Night. Seniors will be awarded for various achievements, including Honor Roll, Department Awards, California Golden State Seal Awards, and various scholarships given by community partners. Wednesday is the senior breakfast at 10 on Thursday, May 28th is the graduation ceremony. Congrats to all the Arrow High School graduates who have worked so hard to graduate, and a special thank you to all the teachers and staff who have helped them get to graduation. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Heather. And we actually have a token of appreciation for you for joining us at all of our meetings this past academic year. You did a fantastic job. So if you would join us in the middle. So we understand you're attending University of Laverne in the fall. That's very exciting. So we have for you here a sweatshirt to get your swag game rolling. Okay. And then I also understand we have with us today Ms. Iris Cuevas, our student representative to the Glendora City Council, who's been representing Charter Oak there.
Wait, was I supposed to also write a report?
No,
Okay, I was like,
no, you do a great job giving your reports over at City
Okay.
Council. You're great, but we'd like to invite you here to be able to honor you as well, and thank you for all of your representation of our district.
Thank
and we
you.
understand you're attending Cal State LA in the
Yes.
fall. So we have a sweatshirt for you as well. Thank you, everyone, for your flexibility. With that, we will return to our board awards program. And next, we will be recognizing our San Gabriel Valley ROP Education Foundation Scholarship Award winner, Miss Kaylee Diaz.
Yeah. I'd like to bring up Dr. Robin Perez to introduce our guest here for tonight to recognize Kaylee.
Good evening. Come on over, Kaylee. Thank you, Board President Dr. Aguilar, Superintendent Dr. Kim, members, Board of Trustees, cabinet members, staff, families, students. This is a special night honoring so much about Charter Oak High School. We have so many wonderful things happening. It's been truly a testament of all the incredible energy, the dedication, the commitment behind what's happening at our school. So I'm going to jump right in and I'm going to introduce to you Mrs. Portillo, who has inspired students through our culinary arts program for the last 11 years. Her passion for what she does, her passion for cooking, teaching, and just being a leader has made a tremendous impact at our school. So I'm going to turn it over to her to tell you all about Kaylee Diaz.
Hello. Dr. Perez is very kind. I just like to eat, and students come and join me. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Kaylee. Come on up, Kaylee. Don't be embarrassed. So Kaylee embodies the very best of what ROP classes inspire in students: motivation, creativity, leadership, and drive. She has all the right ingredients for success. As her teacher, I cannot express how privileged I feel to have played a small role in supporting her growth, because there is truly nothing better than the bragging rights of watching your students succeed. She's one of mine. Kaylee, I have seen you grow more confident in every space you step into, especially in the kitchen. I am so excited for the journey you're about to embark on, because outside of Charter Oak is not only where you sharpen your craft, but where you will discover who you are. You will be challenged in many ways, but don't be afraid. You already have what it takes to succeed. Fear is just another ingredient in the recipe for growth. Remember that every mistake is an opportunity to learn something new about yourself, so never see it as failure, only preparation for what comes next. I feel so privileged to know you. An inspiring entrepreneur, already brewing up your own coffee business, Buenos Dias Cafecito, at such a young age. Yes, she's an entrepreneur for sure. At such a young age, and I have no doubt you will continue to rise as you grow Buenos Dias Cafecito into something truly special. Please join me in recognizing and celebrating Kaylee, who was selected to receive the San Gabriel Valley ROP Scholarship. Thank you.
We have some additional honorees from the high school. If we could have Ms. Dr. Perez come and introduce our next honorees.
All right, so now we get to highlight some great things in our athletics. So I'm going to turn it over to our athletic director extraordinaire, Coach Farrar.
Good evening. President, members of the board, and fellow colleagues. I did this one as a draft, Dr. Simic, because I did not want to miss and capture the moment. Dr. Simic has been named the 2026 Southern Section Male Athletic Trainer of the Year. While that honor alone speaks volumes, it still doesn't fully capture the impact he has had on student athletes, our programs, and the field of athletic training itself. What Matt has built goes far beyond day-to-day athletic training. He has created a program that is cutting edge in every sense of the word. His work with his student athlete trainers, our SAMIs, has elevated them into a competitive, high-performing group that consistently stands out at competitions. They're prepared, confident, and operating at a level that reflects real teaching, real leadership, and real innovation. Matt's classroom is not just instructional, it's transformational. The students coming through the program gaining hands-on experience, advanced knowledge, and the professional level expectations that you simply do not see replicated in many places. What he offers his students is a unique, and the results speak for themselves. And beyond that, his work in sports medicine, especially in concussion awareness, evaluation, and research, has placed him in a category of his own. He has not only stayed current with best practices, he has pushed them forward. His commitment to understanding and improving concussion care is pioneering and directly impacts the safety and the long-term health of all of our athletes that he serves. In many ways, Matt has become the standard. Other programs look at what he's doing. His influence extends beyond our campus, beyond our district, and into the broader conversation about what high-quality athletic training and student development should look like. Most importantly, none of this is done for recognition. It is done because he has a deep commitment to the students, to their safety, and to their excellence. Matt, on behalf of our school community, thank you for raising the bar. Thank you for the way you lead, teach, innovate, and care. We're proud of you, and we're better because of you. And thank you as well to CIF and to our school board and our leadership at the site and district level, recognizing the critical role that all athletic trainers play in shaping safe, successful, and meaningful athletic experiences for our student athletes. So on behalf of every one of us, we want to congratulate Dr. Simic, and this honor is incredibly well-deserved.
Maybe we do.
No, we can get it. We can get it. Yeah.
Give us one moment, guys. You never know.
We have an additional surprise recognition for Dr. Simic, sort of. Yes. So we'll wait for him to come back in here and and make sure that comes through too. All right, we have some other very important recognitions to make as well, so let's go ahead and move forward with that. Let's see. Do we have one more? Yeah, let's just go ahead and deliver that really quickly. Dr. Simak, we have actually one more item for you up here, if you don't mind joining us up here at the front one more time. We have a certificate for you from our Representative Gil Cisneros as well to recognize your amazing achievement. So we'd like to present you with that as well. Please.
Hi, Board, Superintendent, Dr. Simek, and everyone here. Thank you. Sorry for the switch up, but thank you so much for accommodating this. Well, we were invited by the district to present a certificate to you, Dr. Simek, for achieving this really wonderful statewide recognition of Male Athletic Trainer of the Year. This is so incredible. The services that you provide to the student athletes here at Charter Oak, just really next level. To the sports medicine community, you're a prime example of what a successful career in sports medicine looks like. As an educator, as an athletic trainer, on behalf of Congressman Cisneros, we just thank you so much for your service to the students and to the district.
Sure, let's do it real quick. Okay. We are very excited for our next recognition as well. If Dr. Perez would also please introduce our next recognition.
My boss continues to give me direction, and so I'm honored again tonight to recognize our stunt team as CIF champions and runners-up in state. Tonight, we're proud to recognize our stunt program for making history, literally. Under the leadership of Coach Ashley and Coach Alyssa, our student athletes captured the inaugural first CIF championship in the history of the sport, an achievement that forever places this team in the record books. In addition to their CIF title, the team also earned state runner-ups honors, solidifying them as one of the premier programs in California. This remarkable season reflects extraordinary dedication, discipline, teamwork, and resilience. We congratulate our athletes and coaches for representing our school and community with excellence while setting a historic standard for future generations. I know I can speak firsthand for our senior class, the legacy they leave. We also have young ladies that in the fall will continue to compete in stunt at the next level. So on behalf of every one of us, we want to congratulate you on a memorable and historical year. Okay.
You're amazing. Thank you. Yes. I'm gonna run them back. Okay. Thank you. Oh, the CIF one?
So, yeah. So we've had lots of activities happening, and you see a large exit because there's a senior activity that they are going to go to next. So as we bring in the next group, I just wanted to comment because Coach Farrar kind of blasted me a little bit there. To be honest, I really thought it was important that he present all these accolades because truthfully, we've had an epic year. We have 7 league championships, 2 CIF, and that doesn't happen just overnight. So under his direction and all the mentoring he's done with coaches and with students, and not just that, but supporting staff in the community, I think it's well-deserved, and it's an honor to be able to have him speak, but I know it means a lot to the athletes as well. So I'd like to call up next Coach Farrar and our baseball program. He's going to speak a little bit about the historical season and the championship that was captured in many years since the last.
Is baseball here? Yeah. Elvis, Coach, are they coming? That's good. Is there any baseball players here? Yeah. Perfect. You know who they are. Yep. I'm not gonna. Okay. Let's talk about baseball next. We are honored to recognize our baseball program and head coach, Jonathan Ortiz, along with varsity assistant coach, Elvis Sanchez. These men, along with their young men, they captured a league championship this season. This title marks the program's first outright league championship in 18 years, with the last league title coming in 2016 as co-champions. This achievement is a testament to the commitment, perseverance, and hard work demonstrated by our student athletes and coaching staff throughout the season. Their dedication to excellence, teamwork, and representing our school with pride has made our entire community proud. I can tell you firsthand, seeing Coach Ortiz in the classroom and seeing Coach Sanchez throughout the schools, the two of them, their presence, their influence, they have had an impact on the entire school culture as a whole. It was with great honor and joy that they were able to capture the league championship, and we were able to celebrate the momentum which has made this year a magical year. So on behalf of every one of us, I want to congratulate the baseball program for, again, an outstanding and historical season. Congratulations. Thanks for coming, guys. You're good. Okay, Next, I'd like to recognize our league champions in boys golf. Tonight, we proudly recognize our boys golf team and head coach, Scott Higuera, for winning a league championship this season. This accomplishment is especially meaningful as it marks the program's first league championship in literally 25 years. Yeah, we got to clap for that. Throughout the season, our student athletes demonstrated tremendous focus, discipline, and consistency while competing at a high level. Their hard work and perseverance culminated in a championship that reflects the pride and tradition of our athletic program. Coach Higuera and his leadership, this was a testament to his trust the process. This took years in the making and is a reflection of his authenticity and the kind of young men that worked together. I can speak firsthand because earlier this week, they went and competed at a team in the Division VI championships in Victorville, and being able to drive around in the cart that same day, we're laughing because we actually really enjoyed each other's company, had a great time. I got to see and witness firsthand these young men and how they carry themselves. Obviously, there's an etiquette to golf, but I couldn't have been more proud of their sportsmanship, their competitive spirit, and just the kind of teamwork. And I think that's a reflection of you young men and the relationships that you share with each other and the relationship you share with your golf coach. So again, on behalf of every one of us, we want to congratulate you on a historical year and recognize you for an unprecedented league championship. Congratulations.
Thank you. That's so nice. I appreciate it. Hi, guys. Good job. Good job. Good job. Hey, good job.
We are blessed to have the recognitions keep on rolling. Mr. Farrar, Coach Farrar, please.
Yeah, I think that is the word that captures this year. I just, is a testament to every one of us, but I think when I look around the room, what we share that's synonymous is our relationships. And I know the time and energy each one of you has invested in trying to capture that feeling. For a long time, we've been chasing that feeling to feel that I don't know, it is a reflection of, yes, us, but ultimately it's a reflection of each of you sitting there in front of me. So I don't want to be remiss and not let you each go unnoticed because your authenticity and your effectiveness as leaders, I think really kind of inspires us and pushes us. And with Dr. Perez at the helm, I truly believe the best is yet to come, and we're just getting started. So on that note, I want to talk about track and field now and our individual league champions and CIF qualifiers. I'm proud to recognize two student athletes, Isabel Teeter and Elias Medrano, along with I have to say, you're her father as much as you're her throwers coach. This story of these young people and their journey, they had an exceptional season in the throwing events, and this is a reflection of their labor of love and a 4-year commitment. At the Valley Vista League Championships, both student athletes delivered remarkable performances. Ms. Teeter captured first place in girls shot put and in girls discus, and Mr. Medrano earned first place in both of the boys discus and second place in boys shot put. Both athletes then qualified for the CIF Southern Section Championships, where they continue to compete at a high level against elite competition. At CIF, Elias achieved personal records in both shot put and discus, and Isabel set a personal record in shot put, placed 5th overall and advanced to the CIF finals. Although she narrowly missed advance in discus after a difficult series of throws, her resilience and composure reflected in her true character and her competitive spirit. We'd also like to recognize Ms. Teeter as a 3-time league champion, an accomplishment that speaks to her consistency, her dedication, her excellence throughout her school career, and her coach's work. Congratulations to both of you and to Coach Teeter on an outstanding season and for representing our school and community with the great pride and excellence that continues to happen. Congratulations.
Want to get your family? Come on, Grandpa. Let's go, Grandpa. Never missed a game. Never missed a game.
I'm gonna head off over there tonight.
Go have fun.
And we do have a final recognition for this evening. Dr. Perez, would you present this?
Yes, so now it is my turn. It is absolutely my honor to recognize someone who you've heard from a lot tonight. Dom Farrar truly embodies what it means to lead with integrity, compassion, and purpose. He is the recipient of the CIF State Model Coach Award. I want to say a few words, and then we have a special guest that's actually going to present the award in representation of the state. Coach Farrar represents the very best of education-based athletics. While many know him as a football coach, his impact reaches far beyond just the field. He's a mentor, he's a role model, He does tireless efforts to advocate for all student athletes and colleagues, whether it's arriving before sunrise to check on students or staying late in the evening to support them. He consistently reminds our kids that they matter. And what makes him especially deserving of this award is that he models pursuing victory with honor, which is what this Model Coach Award is all about. Following a difficult and emotional CIF playoff loss this past year, he demonstrated extraordinary leadership and grace. Rather than focusing on the disappointments, the hurts, he focused on helping students navigate adversity with dignity, resilience, and character. He actually reminded us all that true victory is not always reflected on the scoreboard, but it is how we respond to things that do not go our way. He really is a champion for kids. So please join me in celebrating him. And as I introduce our special guest, you can see the magnitude of what this honor is and how proud we are as Charter Oak High School to have a model coach in our midst, presence, and future. Mike West, who has joined us tonight, is the commissioner of the CIF Southern Section. He's been working nearly 3 decades, experiences with education and athletics. He's dedicated his career to supporting student athletes, schools, communities across Southern California. His leadership, his integrity, his passion for high schools, the sports, it continues to make a positive impact for us all. And I can't thank him enough because he just came down from hosting a golf tournament because he wanted to be here to present this award. So if I can have Mike West come up, and we're going to bring up Tom Farrar. Please join me in welcoming Mike West.
We also have an additional recognition for Coach Farrar this evening. We have our representative from State Representative Gil Cisneros' office.
Hello again. So I am here on behalf of Congressman Gil Cisneros to present a certificate to Coach Farrar, who we actually had the pleasure of meeting a few weeks ago when Congressman Cisneros came out to Charter Oak High School to do some batting practice. He's going to be representing Charter Oak in the congressional baseball game in 2 weeks, so thank you for your graciousness. But today I'm here to present the certificate and just to say congratulations, Coach Farrar, for achieving this incredible statewide accomplishment, 1 of 10 people to receive this year. Coach, you are a product of this community, building on that for our legacy. We're just so honored to be a part of this celebration for you. So congratulations.
You can't see me, I can't see you, so.
I'm sure I can speak on behalf of the board that it's one of our favorite times of year, the end of the year, when we get to recognize so many amazing accomplishments. And once again, congratulations to everyone we were able to recognize this evening. With that, we will continue our agenda. We have next our ROP report. Mr. Rose.
Thank you, Board President. The last few meetings, we have also experienced a board award as well. We that include the one we have tonight. She's an amazing person. Other than that, we changed our position. We changed the direction from director to assistant superintendent educational services. That's going to be a new position starting in June. So that's my report for tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Rose. That will move us to our superintendent report. Dr. Kim.
All right, thank you, Dr. President. Again, congratulations to all of our board awardees this evening. What just a special evening to recognize great accomplishments and great wins across our district. Congratulations also to our upcoming week of celebrations, to our promoters and our graduates. We're excited to see our 6th graders and 8th graders promote next week. And we're super excited about our class of 2026, 12th grade graduates at Charter Oak High School and Arrow High School. We also had another graduating class this year, our retiring class from the class of 2026. We had 22 employees that we were able to celebrate this evening. I appreciate the board members that were able to attend earlier on this evening. And just 600 plus years of service to our Charter Oak community. That's remarkable, and it speaks volumes to how this workplace, this district, is not just work, it's home. I want to thank also all of our Charter Oak staff. As this board has taken action earlier this month, we recognize both certificated and classified employees in their respective weeks, and we're able to celebrate them in our Employee Appreciation Day that was held yesterday. And so I really need to see all of our staff on our schools and appreciate all the great work that they are doing and have done throughout the course of this year. I want to give a special shout out and thank you to 2 people here. One's not here, Robert Montez, CSEA president, and Sue Hook is over there, COEA president. And I just want to thank them for their continued partnership and collaboration with our school district. Their leadership is remarkable, and their partnership and collaboration with us has made us even stronger as a school district. So I want to share that thought as we close out this school year, and also as Sue nears retirement. So share that thought. And lastly, just a word of thanks to the Charter Oak Ed Foundation. They have provided us a generous donation of $25,000. And they've done so because they want to support our Royal Oak Middle School summer school program. That is not money that we receive from state funding to allow ongoing summer school. And we've been able to do so with one-time funds in the past, but through this generous donation, with those funds depleting, we now have an opportunity to continue it through the Ed Foundation's generosity. So want to give them a special thanks for their generosity. So with that, that concludes my comments.
Thank you, Dr. Kim. That'll move us to our public comment portion of the agenda. Do we have any comments this evening? Okay. All right, we will begin with Mr. Anthony Portillo on the subject of agenda.
Hello. Over the years, I've haven't had full documentation on agendized items, and it's been more prevalent in the recent months. So, to the president of the board and members of the governing board, attention to Danny Kim, superintendent and secretary to the governing board of the Charter Oak Unified School District. This is a formal demand for agendized packets and related materials related to governing board meetings under Board Policy 9322. Board president, members, and the governing board and superintendent. This letter constitutes a formal demand pursuant to Charter Oak School District Board Policy 9322, as well as applicable public records open meeting laws. As a United States citizen, I am writing a formal letter to direct the Secretary of the Governing Board, the Superintendent Danny Kim, to provide me with hard copies of the completed agenda packet for all upcoming Governing Board meetings. Specifically, this request requires the delivery of official meeting agenda in its entirety, all related materials, staff reports, documents distributed to the Governing Board members for their review prior to and during all regular, special, and study session meetings. Under Board Policy 9322 and the state law, these materials are a matter of public record and must be made available to members of the public upon request. To ensure compliance and transparency, please ensure these hard copy documents are prepared and made available to me at the same time they are distributed to members of the governing board. You will notify Anthony Portillo when these requested documents are available for pickup via email at my email address here written. Please contact me immediately at your earliest convenience to confirm receipt of this demand and to arrange the method of pickup of the requested material. Thank you to this matter.
Thank you, Mr. Portillo. Our next comment comes from Ms. Susan Hook.
Good evening, Dr. Kim, Dr. Bond, Dr. Mustafa, Ms. Bramford, Board President Aguilar, esteemed board members. My appearance at this podium today is bittersweet. This may be my last board meeting, and I have come to say goodbye, but not just yet. My family came to be a part of the Charter Oak community in 1971. When my dad was transferred from Phoenix back to California. I will let you do the math. My siblings and I are alumni of the Charter Oak District. My children are also alumni of COUSD, with the last one graduating next week. For almost my entire life, Charter Oak has been my home. A quick story. When I was doing some long-term subbing in this district, I was at Royal Oak Intermediate School. I was heading to my car at the end of the day when Dean Conklin, who I think was the principal at the time, called my name and said, "Can I ask you something?" I stopped because I wasn't going to say no, and he asked me if I ever thought of teaching. I had not. He said he heard good things about me as a sub and that I should consider going into teaching as a career. And here I am. I am reminded of how a positive affirmation can change the trajectory of someone's life. Over the years, I have worked for 13 or 14 principals and about 10 superintendents. I have worked alongside so many wonderful people. Not everyone was wonderful, and those people were lessons for me. But year after year, I have been blessed beyond measure to have crossed paths with many positive, creative, forward-thinking, caring, fantastic people. My world has been small, but my life has been rich. I have taught an estimated 6,500 students over my career. My hope is that I have paid forward the care and blessings that I have received. As president of COEA, I have had the privilege to work with all of you. We all want the same goal, that the students in Charter Oak have the very best education possible from talented teachers and staff that have the very best working environment possible. We have disagreed many times on how to accomplish that, and there is tough work ahead. But I hope that this goal is never lost in the details of figuring out how to make this happen. The depth and breadth of home needs to be realized by all. I am glad the governor's budget has included more funding for education. I hope that that can help close the gap on issues in negotiations and shore up much-needed support for our elementary schools. I leave COEA in tremendously capable hands of our next president, Kim Hopstein, and our vice president, Chris Cook. Our association's leadership team is amazing, and I hope the relationship between COEA and COUSD will continue to be a positive and productive one. So, to all of you, I give my thanks for allowing me the opportunity to be a part of this district and community. As my husband still works here, I won't be very far away. I wish you and all who work and learn in Charter Oak good health, happiness, and a bright future. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hook. Our next comment comes from Mark Cook.
Good evening, board and the other distinguished people that sit around the table. And for those of you enduring, just wanted to say thank you for your support for our family. This last month, I couldn't have asked for any more from every one of you. All of you have reached out. You have been there for Natalie. You've been there for me. You've been there for the teachers. It hasn't been easy, but I wouldn't trade it with any other district. You guys have shown what makes Charter Oak what we are. We are a family that matters. And if you don't believe it, you should have been there. And the community was there in huge support for Heidi. So anyway, I'm not going anywhere either. I don't know why, but I'm not going to go anywhere either. But anyway, just want to say thank you, because you guys are just, you're a rock. And I know that you get them thrown at you sometimes, but I'm telling you, I'll be there to throw them back for you, all right? Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Cook. All right, that will conclude our public comment portion of our agenda. That will move us to our action items this evening. Our first action item under business services, award of contract bid proposal for fresh bread products. We have a motion to bring this item. Moved by Mr. Peterson. Do we have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mrs. Flores. Thank you. Do we have any comments or questions from the board? Seeing none, we'll go ahead and call for the vote. We will begin with Mr. Rose.
Aye.
Mr. Peterson?
Yes.
Mrs. Flores?
Yes.
And I am also a yes. The motion will pass 4-0. We have next award of bid for asbestos abatement projects. Do we have a motion to bring this item to the floor?
So moved.
Moved by Mrs. Flores. Do we have a second? Seconded by Mr. Peterson. Any comments or questions from the board? Seeing none, we'll go ahead and call, I'm sorry. We have a public comment on this particular item. We have Mr. Anthony Portillo.
This relates to my previous advocacy. I'm not noticing the contract for this particular award. I have a screenshot of what was on online. There is an attachment, but the attachment is merely site price tabulation. It's a one-page on who made bids and who's the awarded bid. Usually, if I want to just go back 6 months, I'm sure there's contracts that were awarded that are multi-page with scope and specific, including leasebacks, insurance verifications, everything. So I'm curious why in this particular matter there is no contract available for public inspection. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Portillo. Additional comments or questions from the board? Mr. Rose?
I believe there is a contract. There's a lot on the line. Does anybody here check the agenda, please, to see if there's a contract on it in there? I can't remember. I can't recall.
There's actually not a contract. This is just the award of the bid. The contract will follow.
So for this particular item, for example, contrasting it with item 1 this evening under business services, the award of the bid includes the information of competing bids and which particular group was awarded the bid. And then a contract will be drafted between the district and the particular successful bid.
That is correct. Okay. So this is just awarding the contract. And if the vendor accepts, then we will bring the contract.
Awarding the bid, you mean?
The bid,
and
yes.
Then, so then at a future meeting, would that be, we would anticipate at our June business meeting?
Correct.
Okay.
So there will be a vote to accept this vendor, and then following will be the contract.
So, Ms. Brantford, could you maybe provide some context on the process of the awarding of bids and then contract?
Right, so the first bid, you did mention that one. That's slightly different. This is for the co-op, which has like 30 districts. And so Charter Oak was selected as a district to conduct the bid for the bread award. And so typically theirs is kind of built into that bid because it's conducted differently. But for this one, this is based on construction project. And so we'll have this list, and in fact, the lowest bidder withdrew their bid just on Friday. And so we had to go to the next lowest bidder. So if we already had a contract, then that would not follow the process. And so we'll now wait for this vendor to actually accept the award, and then we'll bring the contract.
And so then technically, as maybe had occurred with the previous lowest bidder, this particular bidder who has now been or would be potentially awarded, they would have the opportunity, if for whatever reason they needed to back out of the bid process if they required prior to the contract itself being drafted.
Correct.
But if they were to choose to continue moving forward, obviously the district would be approving of the bid potentially, and so that in that case, they would move forward with drafting a contract. We would see that language at the next business meeting to then take action upon.
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you, Mrs. Brantford. Mr. Rose?
I'm seeking clarification because we just voted for the fresh bid products. I believe that through bidding process, am I correct?
That is correct.
So this is the first time I read about the fresh bread products. There was that company was not mentioned before. This is the first time we voted on the today, both the fresh bread product and their contract, both. Am I correct?
Yes, it's your first time voting on them, but as I explained, that bid process is different because it's for a co-op. It's for 30 districts that participates in the food service bread bid. And so it is done slightly different. Their contract is actually built into the bid process.
No, this one we voted on is different procedure.
Yes.
Because it involved construction.
Correct.
So my next question is, if we voted for the second company on the bid, I'm trying to understand, how do we know this company will provide services if we don't see the contract itself?
Right, so we're gonna actually have the contract before the work begins. We're now awarding the bid. That's what we're doing at this point.
Is it possible that we could table it and then we get both the bidding name and the contracts at the next meeting? Because I don't even know the company itself.
Well, the company is actually there. It's Bautista Asbestos Environmental.
Right, the second one.
Correct.
So I think we maybe have kind of two questions. So I guess one could be simply a procedural question, a general question, which is it possible for this type of process to include both a bid and a contract in one? Is that possible or not possible?
We've never done it that way because of the procedures. We've done this before where we've only done the award of the bid first. And then, because then we'll have to work on the contract with the vendor.
Mr. Peterson?
So on the bid, when we put it out to bid, we have the scope of the work we want done. It's described. They go out, look at the location. Based on what we want done, they give us their best offer.
Correct.
All these different organizations send us their offer, then we pick the lowest.
The lowest.
And then once we approve the bid, then they'll do the contract based on what we want done.
That is correct.
So the contract follows because of the specificity of the particular work being proposed.
Right. If it wasn't a bid process, then we'll just have a contract. But it's the bid process.
You did the walk with the company?
Yes, they all came and did the walk with Bob.
Okay. All I can say that I remember I've been on the board for a long time. I mean, I was here the first term back in 2005, 2009, and we did a lot of bidding because we passed our first bond. And when I got on, it was right in the middle of a 10-year plan to see contractors to do the work for us. We did a lot of bidding. And I recall back then, with the bidding, the lowest bidder and the contract that needed to be approved at the board meeting. But this one kind of new. I'm not sure that procedure had been changed over time.
Right, but then because the process, it was so close with completing all the documentations to do the bid itself, the walk, you don't want to write a contract until all those things are completed.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rose. So then,
I'm just going to have to rely on her expertise then.
Sure.
And I appreciate you sharing that with us. Thank you.
and for then additional clarity from me then, so in terms of timeline, in this particular process, for this particular bid, the process of doing the walkthrough, of developing what the bids would be by the various vendors or entities, and then receiving the bid and approving the bid is something that has happened rather recently compared to today's board meeting, allowing us to take action upon that bid. Had hypothetically this particular walkthrough occurred, let's say a month ago, shortly after our last business meeting, potentially there could have been both a bid and a contract if there had been enough time.
Potentially
Yeah.
there could have been.
But based on the timing, then we'll have
And
our bid
there's
for
certain
approval.
timelines which we have to meet in terms of awarding the bid.
I see. So then we'd be able to approve the bid, and there's still time, of course, for the contract to actually be formulated, which we
Before
will
the
take.
work starts, yes.
Before work starts. All right, thank you, Mrs. Branford.
You're welcome.
Additional, Mr. Rhodes?
When will we see the contract? Next
You
meeting or
should
the
see it
two
for the
meetings?
next meeting or the next business meeting.
Thank you.
Additional comments or questions? Okay, seeing none, we'll go ahead and call for the vote. We'll begin with Mr. Rose,
Yes.
Mr. Peterson,
Yes.
Mrs. Flores,
Yes.
and I'm also a yes. I will approve 4-0. I'll move us to educational services, our school plan for student achievement. Do we have a motion?
So moved?
Moved by Mrs. Flores. Do we have a second? Seconded by Mr. Peterson. Comments or questions from the board? Seeing none, we'll go ahead and call for the vote. Let's begin with Mr. Rose,
Yes.
Mr. Peterson,
Yes.
Mrs. Flores,
Yes.
and I am also a yes. I'll approve 4-0. I'll move us to human resources, our approval of our chief business officer. Do we have a motion? Moved by Mr. Peterson. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Mrs. Flores. Okay, with that, Dr. Kim, do we have a recommendation for our chief business officer?
I do. I recommend to the board Dr. Jennifer Deanda for the chief business officer position.
Thank you. The district is recommending Dr. Jennifer Deanda. Let's go ahead and move for the vote. Mr. Rose,
Yes.
Mr. Peterson,
Yes.
Mrs. Flores?
Yes.
And I am also a yes. Approval will move forward 4-0. Dr. Kim, would you please share with us a little bit more about Dr. Deanda?
All right, I'd like to welcome to the board and thank them for their approval of Dr. Jennifer Deanda. If you stand in the back over there, and we're proud to welcome Dr. Deanda to the Charter Oak Unified team. She is currently serving as a chief business officer with the Upland Unified School District. She has just a remarkable experience, depth of experiences, both on the instructional leadership side as well as the fiscal leadership side, having served prior as a classroom teacher, Title I specialist, as well as a elementary principal, and also working through in categorical programs and LCAP, and up through her time in leading a comprehensive fiscal services and business services department. So congratulations, Jennifer. Jennifer's a person that you'd like to introduce as well? All right. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Do we have any comments by the board if they would like? Mr. Peterson.
Just want to say welcome. We take the finance side is very important to us, and you asked a lot of questions about it, but come with, great experience, and we're looking forward to working with you. Thank you for choosing us.
Great. He's good. Mrs.
Welcome.
Flores,
We
sure.
look forward to working with you.
Great. And welcome aboard. Looking forward to a great working relationship. Right. Thank you so much. With that, we'll move to the approval of employment contract for Chief Business Officer. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Moved by Mrs. Flores. Do we have a second? Seconded by Mr. Peterson. I have here a contract to read out. Pursuant to Government Code Section 54953, Subdivision C3, the board provides this oral summary of the salary and/or fringe benefit payments provided to the Chief Business Officer by way of the pending employment contract. The term of the new employment contract between the district and the Chief Business Officer, Dr. Jennifer Danda, is from July 1st, 2026 through June 30th, 2029. The new annual salary to be paid to the Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources. Oh, sorry, I have the wrong copy. There we are. The new annual salary to be paid to the Chief Business Officer is $219,024 per year, and the other elements of compensation in the contract include 24 days of annual vacation, 14 days of sick leave per year, district payment towards a health benefit package in the same amount as other full-time district management employees, and $1,000 per fiscal year for incurred expenses not covered by the health benefit package. Group life insurance, the amount of $50,000 as stated in the management salary schedule. District paid dues for the Chief Business Officer membership dues to the California Association of School Business Officials or the Association of California Administrators. Reimbursement for actual and necessary expenses. Additional comments or questions by the board? Mr. Rose?
I have a question about the contract itself. You got the annual pay, and then in the contract it says she also gets the raise based on the classified agreement, and that was it. There was no, that was it on that in that contract, right?
It's very comprehensive, but if you're referring to, yes, there is a raise that would be commensurate to what is reflected in any classified employment raises.
So the CBO will be under classified management?
That's correct.
Right.
Additional comments or questions? Okay, seeing none, we'll go ahead and call for the vote. Mr. Rose?
Yes.
Mr. Peterson?
Yes.
Mrs. Flores?
Yes.
And I am also a yes. That will be approved 4-0. That will bring us to approval of Assistant Principal, Charter Oak High School. Do we have a motion for this item? It's moved by Mr. Peterson. Second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Rose. Dr. Kim, do we have a recommendation to the board?
I do. I'd like to recommend Ms. Nicole Hope as the Assistant Principal of Charter Oak High School.
Thank you for the recommendation. Let's go ahead and move with the vote. Mr. Rose?
Yes.
Mr. Peterson?
Definitely yes.
Mrs. Flores?
Absolutely yes.
And I'm also a yes. I'll be approved 4-0. All right. Dr. Kim, do you have any comments?
Congratulations, Ms. Hope. I would want to just welcome her to the administrative team. It's a long-time welcome. She arguably had the longest interview in the history of the district. As serving as an interim basis, she's been, quote-unquote, interviewing on the job for the last 11 months, and she's won this outright. We're proud of the work she's accomplished. Previously as a classroom teacher, a teacher leader, leader amongst her colleagues, avid coordinator in raising the outcomes of our kids to be college-ready, and, of course, having served in your interim role as an assistant principal, we're just very proud of the work you've done thus far and looking forward to the great work you're going to do in the future. So congratulations, Ms. Hope. Is there any special guests or friends or loved ones you'd like to introduce?
She's my mom and my friend. June Davis.
Hi, welcome. Thanks for being here. Do we have any comments from the board? Mr. Peterson?
I just know that my kid talks about you constantly. She sees you in the halls and says what an awesome job. And I appreciate the leadership and the mentoring you're doing at the school. As Danny said, you had an 11-month job interview, and I think you've done a fantastic job, so thank you.
Congratulations, Nicole, and thank you for all that you do for our students. And welcome, Mom.
Congratulations as well, and we know we're very proud of your ability to continue the amazing culture that has been established at the high school, to be a core part of that, and to continue to lead the site in that way. So thank you, and welcome aboard. That will move us to our credential waiver, speech language pathologist. Do we have a motion? Moved by Mr. Peterson. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Mrs. Flores. Comments or questions from the board? Seeing none, we'll go ahead and move forward with the vote. We'll begin. We have Mr. Rose absent at the current moment. We'll begin with Mr. Peterson.
Yes.
Mrs. Flores?
Yes.
And I am also a yes. That will be approved 3-0. And that'll move us to items under superintendent. We have resolution ordering Board of Trustees election revision. Do we have a motion? Moved by Mr. Peterson. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Mrs. Flores. Dr. Kim, could you provide a little bit of context, a little bit? I know we had a chance to take action on a similar item, but we have a little revision here.
We do, yes. We had a request from the LA County Office of Education to put in specificity the actual trustee areas that are up for re-election this year, this coming November. And so upon the request, we granted that revision and are bringing that to your attention this evening to specify the trustee areas.
Great, thank you very much, Dr. Kim. Do we have comments or question from the board? Okay. Mr. Rose, as you return, we are currently on the resolution 42526, ordering Board of Trustees election. Just wanted to check any comment or question from board members.
No, I'm good.
All right, with that, we'll go ahead and call for the vote. Mr. Rose?
Yes.
Mr. Peterson?
Yes.
Mrs. Flores?
Yes.
And I am also a yes. And that will bring us to election of representative to Los Angeles County School Trustees Association. All right, do we need a motion for this particular one? Just the nomination, right, okay, good. So I will read out for us to remind us of the process of making nominations to serve as a representative to Los Angeles County School Trustees Association. So I'll be opening the nominations. The board members can, of course, offer any nominations, including themselves. Members may nominate themselves, they may second their nomination, and they may vote for themselves. After that point, we'll go ahead and close nominations. Any nominated candidates will be invited to make a qualification statement for the position, and then we will go ahead and take a vote individually by roll call from the list of the candidates that were nominated. If more than one person is nominated, the individual receiving the most votes will be elected to the position. We'll continue any voting until a candidate receives at least 3 votes. In the event of a tie, a new vote will be taken between the tied nominees. And we'd like to remind all that the board believes that when, according to Board Bylaw 9323, the board believes that when no conflict of interest requires abstention, its members have a duty to vote on issues before them. And then at that point, I will then announce the board member that has been elected. So with that, we'll go ahead and open nominations. Mr. Peterson, I see.
Mr. Rose.
All right, Mr. Rose has been nominated. Additional nominations? Seeing no additional nominations, we'll go ahead and close the nomination period. At this time, each candidate, in this case, Mr. Rose, you are invited to make a qualification statement if you'd like.
I have no other comment, but I'll accept that nomination myself.
Great, thank you, Mr. Rose. With that, we'll go ahead and begin with the vote, and we'll begin with Mr. Rose. We are
Yes.
voting on Mr. Rose, yes, thank you. No, you're good, sorry. I got a little ahead of myself. So voting on candidate Mr. Rose, Mr. Rose.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Mr. Peterson.
Why were you thinking about that?
The 2 yes counted?
Yeah, just it counts as one, it counts as one. Mr. Peterson.
Yes.
Mrs. Flores.
Yes.
And I am also a yes. Therefore, Mr. Rose has been elected as our representative to the Los Angeles County School Trustee Association. Thank you for your service, Mr. Rose. That will bring us to our consent calendar of the evening. Do we have any items to be pulled by board members? Okay, seeing no items to be pulled, I'll go ahead and make a motion myself to approve the consent calendar as it stands. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Mrs. Flores. And we'll go ahead and move on with the vote on the consent calendar. Mr. Rose.
Yes.
Mr. Peterson.
Yes.
Mrs. Flores.
Yes.
And I am also a yes. The consent calendar will be approved 4-0. That will now bring us to our board comments portion of the evening. We'll go ahead and begin with Mr. Rose.
Thank you, Board President. What a night we had. We had a wonderful night with, this Charter Oak, it's about family and about home. As you mentioned, the theme of the year, this is home. And seeing everybody in high spirit, good spirit and get the recognition deserves. This is an amazing night. It's great. There's a couple of individuals I want to acknowledge tonight out there. One of them is Sue Hook, and I have known her a number of years. She's an amazing person. I know she doesn't want to get the recognition. Probably want to tell us to shut up, well, I'm sure, but nope, because this is the last board meeting with us, but don't go away. And I heard you tonight, you were saying that you're not going anywhere. So looking forward to seeing you out somewhere. And congratulations on your retirement. Enjoy. Another person is Mr. Hook. Cook. Mr. Cook. I don't know why. When I mentioned his name, he didn't move, he didn't flinch or anything going. Oh, it's Cook, Mr. Cook.
Slow on the uptake, that's all right.
Okay, good. Mr. Cook, I heard you tonight. I have known you since back in 2005. So, I was on the board, I was off the board. I've seen you around ever since. I've known you for a long, long time. And I know about your family. And I want to have many members on the board show our gratitude for your service in Charter Oak, our consultant for your wives. And once you let you know that, and remind you what Dr. Kim had mentioned earlier, this is home. You said, I don't know where I'm going to be going. No, you're not going anywhere. This is home. This is home. This is where we all belong. This is where we support each other during good times and rough times. And need anything to let us know, and we'll support you. Thank you. And I think next week is graduation week, and it's going to be very busy but exciting. I'm looking forward to the graduation. Looking forward to go to Royal Oak in high school. And like we all said tonight, this is home, and looking forward to the spirit that we have. For me, I can't describe the feeling of what it's like to be in Charter Oak School District, and this is an amazing group here. Stay healthy, everyone, and for Kirill, thank you very much for being with us. And I remember her when we select her. I was on the committee with the group, and it was a tough decision to make, and we felt that she the right person, and fortunately for all of us, we felt she fit right in with us. And I'm sure she'll fit right in another school district. And I know you don't like to be recognized as well, but thank you for being with us at the CPO. Wish you luck in the future with another district and beyond. Who knows, she wants to go to another district after that and after. Back to you, Dr. Aguilar.
Thank you, Mr. Rose. Mr. Peterson.
Yeah, I'd just like to echo Sue, congratulations, and thank you. What's 2,500 kids? 6,500 kids? It seems like more, huh? But the influence you've had on the entire district is just phenomenal, so thank you. I know you had an impact on my kid, so speaking on behalf as a parent, thank you. Great night, as David said, we celebrated our athletes, our student athletes, our VAPA programs. Well, we talked about our VAPA programs and CTE programs. It's just phenomenal. It's a great time of year for us. But seeing all these kids in here being recognized, I think Dr. Perez is doing a phenomenal job at the high school. Dom being recognized, Matt being recognized, but it's under the leadership of Dr. Perez. Just good things are happening all around. As David said, it's home. But we're very fortunate to be where we're at, and under the leadership of Danny and our fine board member, our cabinet members, our short-timer, Ms. Branford, and welcome to our newcomers. So it's going to continue on. So enjoy the graduation season. Look forward to seeing everyone there.
Thank you, Mr. Peters and Mrs. Flores.
Echoing everything my fellow board members said, Charter Oak's a great place. It's family. Thank you, Sue, for your years of dedication and service, and to you and your family are just great people, so thank you. Lots of end-of-the-year activities. Let's enjoy them. Big congratulations to Don Farrar, to Matt Simok. We have great leaders here, so thank you all. I know Bob and his team will be busy, so thank you in advance, Bob, for all the work you will do in the next 2 weeks. So to you and your team, thank you. And Mark Cook, you're always family. You know that you're part of our family, so thank you all. Welcome, Dr. Dan. As you can see, it's a family here. Like, everybody knows your business, what you're doing. Yeah, so it's a small community, but we all care about each other and support each other. So thank you, everyone. Let's have a great next couple weeks of festivities. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Flores. I think my board members have captured it all very well. At the risk of being slightly redundant, I'll try to keep it brief. But an amazing day to recognize our retirees earlier this afternoon. Got a chance to shake hands of just so many amazing leaders for our district for so long, right? Over 600 years of service amongst them collectively was really impressive. And several of them having been teachers of, unfortunately not myself, but people very close to me. My brother was a student of Miss Sue Hook years ago, and not too many years ago. And then, of course, we have other teachers that taught my nieces and my nephews and my little brother and all those great places. So it was pretty outstanding, pretty amazing, and really nice to be able to congratulate you all on jobs well done. Of course, today our recognitions as well here in our board meeting. I really do think it's kind of it's just such a sense of pride this year. I mean, there's a sense of pride every year, but to really just kind of elevate that and see so many amazing accomplishments, seeing the students band together themselves and recognizing each other, right? I mean, it's one thing to invite them here. It's another thing that they really embody that on the campus itself as well. And so I really love that. I'm very proud of the culture that has been established, and that's been amazing there. And with that, we are looking forward to next week. I know we'll get a chance to be on the stage along with many of our elementary sites as they promote into middle school, at the middle school as they promote forward into the high school, and then at all multiple high schools as they move on to bigger and better things. So we're really looking forward to shaking all of their hands, giving them all high fives, all the amazing things. It's been quite a year of accomplishments for all of those students. As we look forward to the summer, we know the summer doesn't ever slow down. So again, thank you to our staff who will continue to be working diligently into those summer months with summer school, with various programs coming onto our sites to utilize those. And so we'll keep busy as ever, but we'll be cheerful because of all the amazing accomplishments of everybody. With that, we are going to go ahead and announce our future meeting is June 11th, 2026, where we will hold our study session. We do not require any additional closed session this evening, and we'll go ahead and adjourn our meeting at 8:23 p.m. Thank you.